Yeah. Stacks taller than.
Alright. So, this is about day 4 of constantly working on this. I'm getting tired. It's gonna freeze in Missouri pretty soon. So I was trying to get as much as I could get done before it froze. But yesterday I only had 3 hours of sleep, and today I slept a lot more. So, because I was very tired at work. But I'm working on the front bumper caps. What did I tell you guys? When you do this side-to-side custom fabrication, you're always going to have one side that's just almost perfect, and the other side, no, nothing like that side. So, anyway, I will show you guys where I'm at. I made the camera way too short. I'll show you guys where I'm at. I still have a lot to do. You would think, oh, after all I've done, that I would be done. I'm not anywhere near done. Okay, here's where we're at. The rear bumper caps did get a little big, but you know what? They fit with this wide body style anyway, so I think they'll be fine. But one of them I gotta shape. This side is pretty good, except trying to figure out what to do with this gap. This side I cut too short, and then I had to re-add the fiberglass. So when you do that, you end up with all these pretty cool looking hump there, and this goes with the body design through here, and this goes all the way, if you guys can see it, matches the shape of the body of the car, and I love that. The other side did not do that, but the other side, but they match pretty good. What you guys think? I like it. It makes it very wide from the back, and it all starting to come together. That side is crooked as hell and doesn't have that curve. So I'm going to have to try, I don't know how, but try to get that curve in here. But this side I did not cut too short and have to redo. I did it one time. So it's not as bulky here. It's still got this here, but it comes all the way down. So the reason I had to fabricate another piece here is this piece was just open at the bottom. I wanted it to go down like that. See, just kind of go with the body styling. And that looks really good. I still haven't figured out, this is plastic adhesive, plastic filler. I think that's what I'm going to use to just kind of fill the edges there. But it's coming along pretty good. I'm going to end up having to, when I primer this, kind of guide coat it and find my low spots. Because I'm going to have low spots all over. This thing is not perfect, guys. It's looking pretty good, though. I like it. I love those side skirts. I worked very hard on those side skirts. And you guys have already heard what I'm going to do with this gap. What I'm actually going to do is just set the mesh back in here on the ABS plastic. So the ABS sheet goes here. I'll glue the mesh to it. And I can set the mesh kind of back. And then I'll put a triangle like here, maybe 1, maybe 3. I haven't decided yet. I cannot put that in until the car is primered and painted, though, because otherwise all my stuff gets sprayed, and I just want that vent to be black. So tell me what you think, guys. It's coming along. I had to put a piece of fiberglass in here. Now you can tell that's fiberglass cloth. I haven't put nothing over it yet, because there was a hole. There was a hole about like that right there, and I think I'm going to go on both sides and cut the skirt right here. So I'm going to make this all just kind of uniform when I get it done. And the vents are coming along better. I decided instead of sanding all this off where I was getting these holes here, fill this all the way up here. The easiest thing to do is fill it all the way up here. See, like this one right here looks pretty good. Fill it all the way up here and make it flat all the way through here, and then it'll look good. So that is the back and the sides. So let's go to the front. I want to look at the front from here. See, can you tell which side's the best? That one. That side worked out perfectly. That side is all kind of janky. And I'm either going to redo it or add more. I'm not for sure what I want to do with that. Ah, my toe strap's under there. Yeah, I readjusted the bumper. Both sides, when I put the bumper back on, ended up with a gap right here. Both sides. So what I was hoping was this crap would come around here and fill that gap. And just kind of come down here and make a triangle a little bit. So I could redo some fiberglass this afternoon if I have to. This side did absolutely perfect. I've got enough foam in here that made this bulky so it goes with the wide fender. And then this hugs the headlight, which is kind of cool. And then it comes down here and goes back across. Like, I like that one. So the only problem I have with the front bumper caps, it makes it all come together. I like it. Actually, as I stand back and look at it, I think I might want to just go right here. See, go with this line here instead of, and have it all come out. Maybe just have it curved, just like this is curved. I mean, I understand body lines when I start looking at it. So the biggest problem with this is I wanted this part to go with this section, right? So you guys know my filler to make all this stuff come up wide and everything is, now that's just bolted with one bolt, it's not going to stay, is the foam. See the foam filler. But the problem is, this can sit like this, that's fine. But the problem is, as I go down here, look the way this is sticking out. So I drew a line, but I can't cut all that off. So maybe I'll just cut it at an angle like this and have it trimmed off right here. Because I don't really need that all the way around, do I? But I do want to cover this crap because this is where I've bolted it back so that the fender sits back. I also have a screw under here. But when you add the fiberglass also, if you add too many layers, this is getting too bulky right here now. If it gets too bulky, it's not going to match this, and I'm not going to like it. So I got to shave it down. Something. I think this corner, this will still pop off because I was pulling at it, this piece. I think I'm going to redo that real quick. And I really hated to have to do that today, but I do want this to look good, guys. So now, after I get the bumper caps done there, finish the bumper caps back here, I do have some vents coming in the mail. Just the plastic carbon fiber vents. And I haven't measured it yet. I think they're 16 inches long. They might be pretty big. I'm thinking about putting them right here. I got the idea from a custom BRZ on YouTube. This one. And those look really big and kind of bulky. But it gave me the idea. Putting a vent right there would be so cool. That would kind of add a little, so this isn't just so boring back here. Because this is, it's pretty. And when I get it all shaped up and I measure each side, that's the next step too. Measure each side and try to get it all as even as I can. It's pretty, but it's boring. Like if I put the vent there where that is, or up more, or we're going to do something with it, and I am going to try to cut the vent into the car. So, into the flare, the bumper cap, and set it down in there somehow. I will not just attach it to the top. That looks so cheap and crappy, and I don't want my car to look cheap and crappy. So, anyway, I am going to get started on my wheels. This is the painted pinstripe. So I'm going to try to sand this down, just kind of scuff up the black and the blue. So really all I have to do with the ones that are already painted, as long as the pinstripe is as thick as the paint and I can get it about the same, the problem will be getting all these pinstripes the same length as this blue. And hoping it's the right thickness. We'll see here in a minute. Scuff it all up, cover it with the pinstripe, take the little protective film off the pinstripe. And we'll go over to the side of the house and throw some clear coat on it and see what it does. So I'm going to get some new tires for these. The BRZ definitely needs new tires. Winter's coming, but I will be driving that one in the winter. It doesn't matter if it's leaking oil with no compression. The Honda is still driving as long as I keep oil in it. Yeah, it's a little rough on her, but As soon as I get the Mitsubishi going, I'll start pulling the D series. And news for that, we'll talk about it more in a Honda video, but I'm going to do a K swap, I think. Yep, I am thinking about it. Either a K or a B series swap, one or the other. Someone at work told me that they have a swap kit for those cars, and I wasn't aware of that. Don't know enough about swapping it, but can't wait to get this done, guys. The carbon fiber up here needs redone. It's kind of choppy, peeling off my little sun visor, but I can do that. No big deal. Just order me some carbon fiber and do it like I did before. Tape a bunch of paper together, make it out of paper, lay it on the vinyl, make it out of the vinyl, stick it up there. It's going to match the carbon fiber here very nicely. And now that we're talking about vents and stuff, you know what? As ugly as this is, might not be a bad idea to do me some kind of vent right here. That would be a good idea. Right here. Or, well, I want to be able to take my bumper off, though. Otherwise, I could do one of those curvy vents right here. I'm not talking about making my own. I'm talking about buying some on eBay and cutting them into the body. But, I do like the way that lines up across here, though. But, alright, I'm going to get to cutting this. I've still got some sanding to do on the car. Trying to sand by hand now. Alright, guys. I kind of tinkered around with some stuff today and wasn't really hard at it today. Just kind of exhausted. So, I'll show you guys what I got. I think the front caps are coming along okay. The sides of it I filled with foam, which might be a mistake. If you get that stuff on anywhere but where you want it, it'll never come off. It leaves a sticky residue, and it's a nightmare. So, let me show you guys what I got. Check it out. Okay, here's the front bumper caps. They're pretty even. I should still be able to pop them off if I need to adjust them. I wanted them to go with this, but if I do, they're just round, so I kind of like the spiky look. But I am trying to get, see that, the roundness there. My sound effects. But then when I got back here, there's a gap, so then I had to fill that with some foam. Decided to just bond this back piece to the car with Bondo glass. And that will look really good. That's going to take a lot of sanding. Now, in order for me to get that round, like that is round, guess what I had to do? I had to cut it, grind it off with the grinding tool, and I hit the side of the bumper, which I'm pretty pissed off about. Look. Yeah, that's beautiful. At this point, I'm just like, oh God, now I got bumper repair. Oh, shit. Now I need plastic filler, and I don't have any, so that'll be like that for a minute, but there's that side, and that side turned out real good. I've still got sanding to do, guys. I keep forgetting to fill that right there. I've got, you know, this is getting to final sanding, although I forgot to fill those screw holes. And then, of course, cutting that, which I didn't do yet. So, then the front bumper cap, I've got all the foam in there. The foam is a good filler, guys. You could put Bondo over it and just use it as a filler. It works pretty good. I think I need to cut that one a little bit more. But anyway, there you go, guys. There is what Kira is looking like so far. I had a delivery guy over here delivering something to the neighbors, and he was like, oh, I like your BRZ. Like, thanks. Yeah, she looks pretty good. And the thing with it is it's custom, guys. That's me. I'm custom. My cars have to be custom. Everything custom. So what I'm doing is trying to, see, match up this part. This needs to come out more. And it might need to be sanded in more too. See, it needs to go with this body line. And I got them as similar as I could. I've not done any measuring yet on a day when I have nothing to do and I'm out here just tinkering and have more time. I probably get out here and start measuring. Like that looks shorter than that. Though it should still pop off. And it should be able to grind that side down. So, same thing with the back. I want the back to be the same. I wanted these to be the same and I did the best I could with that. That I've already measured. They're about 2.5, 3 inches wide on the side, so. And I think this is pretty close. Yeah, this is really close to being exactly the same. I did a damn good job on the rear, guys. I like the way that sticks out. Thanks for watching, guys. Keep watching JDM Chick for more cool builds and custom work.